Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, warriors of life, listen to me carefully. There comes a moment in every person's life when the noise around them is so loud, the doubt inside them is so heavy, the fear in their heart is so strong, that they almost give up, they almost let life pass them by, they almost accept the chains society has locked around their hands and their minds. But then, there comes another moment, a spark, a whisper from the soul, a fire inside your chest that screams, "Enough! I was not born to be average. I was not born to live small. I was not born to bow down." And that moment, my friend, that moment is now. It's your time now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready, not when the world gives you permission. Right now, this second, this breath, this heartbeat. Because if you don't claim your time now, life will keep taking it away from you piece by piece until there's nothing left but regret. Discipline is the foundation of every great life, every great empire, and every great human being who has ever risen from the bottom to the top. Without discipline, dreams remain fantasies. Without discipline, plans remain paper. Without discipline, potential dies unrealized. Discipline is not something you wait to feel. It is something you impose on yourself when every bone in your body screams for comfort. The truth is simple. Success belongs to those who do what they must, not what they feel like. Feelings change, but discipline stays. Think about the mornings when the alarm rings and your mind whispers, "Sleep a little longer." That moment right there is the battlefield of your destiny. If you obey your comfort, you have lost. If you rise, if you take control, if you command your body to move even when it doesn't want to, you have won. Every act of discipline is a vote for the future you desire. Every small choice to say no to weakness and yes to strength shapes the person you are becoming. Discipline is not about punishment. It is about liberation. It frees you from the slavery of laziness, procrastination, and regret. Without discipline, life owns you. With discipline, you own life. A disciplined man is unstoppable because he does not need motivation, he does not wait for inspiration, and he does not depend on the outside world to push him. He is his own master, his own general, his own engine. Look around the world. Those who rise to greatness are not always the smartest, the strongest, or the most talented. They are the ones who keep going when others quit. They are the ones who grind when others rest. They are the ones who choose pain now to enjoy glory later. Discipline is the invisible bridge between where you are and where you want to be. If you can master discipline, you can master anything. If you can control yourself, you can control your destiny. It is not about luck. It is not about talent. It is about consistent, relentless commitment to action, day after day, even when no one is watching. Discipline turns ordinary men into warriors, ordinary lives into legacies, ordinary moments into extraordinary outcomes. So never underestimate the power of discipline. It is the sharp edge of the sword that cuts through excuses, fear, and weakness. Every time you act with discipline, you sharpen that sword. And one day, when the world comes against you, when challenges stand in your path, when storms rise, you will not be broken because you have built yourself in the fire of discipline. It's not about how you feel. It's about what you do. And if you make discipline your closest ally, there is no force in this universe that can keep you from becoming unstoppable. Mind, said, is the battlefield where victories are won long before the fight begins. Your body can be strong, your resources can be limited, your circumstances can be unfair. But if your mindset is weak, you will collapse under the first wave of resistance. The truth is simple. Everything in life starts in your mind. The way you think about yourself, the way you see challenges, the way you interpret failure. This shapes everything you are and everything you can become. Most people sabotage themselves not because they don't have opportunities, but because they don't have the mindset to recognize and seize them. They think too small, they fear too much, they doubt too often. They live as prisoners of their own negative beliefs, chained by thoughts like "I can't," "I'm not ready," or it's impossible. These chains are invisible, but they are stronger than steel. And only one thing can break them: a mindset forged in strength, resilience, and belief. A strong mindset does not ignore failure, it embraces it. It looks at obstacles not as walls, but as weights in a gym designed to make you stronger. When others see problems, a powerful mindset sees opportunities to adapt, to grow, to rise. Your mind can either be your greatest enemy or your most powerful ally. When you program it with belief, with focus, with determination, you create a shield no criticism can pierce, no rejection can weaken, no defeat can break. Understand this: the world will test you. Life will hit you with storms, heartbreaks, losses, and setbacks. But mindset decides whether those storms drown you or teach you how to swim. When your mindset is unshakable, you stop asking, "Why me?" and start declaring, "Try me." That shift is everything. That shift is the birth of greatness. And mindset is not something you are born with, it is something you train every day. You train it when you face your fears instead of running. You train it when you choose to keep going after failure. You train it when you look in the mirror and tell yourself, "I refuse to quit." Every repetition builds mental muscle. Every battle survived strengthens the fortress of your mind. Look at those who rise to power, wealth, influence, and freedom. Their advantage is rarely luck. It is rarely just talent. Their advantage is mindset. They see themselves as winners long before the world does. They believe in the outcome, even when reality has not yet caught up. They act as if it's already theirs, and that energy bends the world to their will. Your mindset is your compass, your weapon, and your shield. It is the difference between breaking under pressure or breaking through it. It is the difference between surrendering to fear or stepping into greatness. It is the difference between wasting your time and owning your time. So decide right now what kind of mindset you will carry. Weakness or strength, doubt or belief, slave or warrior. Because when your mindset is aligned with strength and purpose, nothing on this earth can stop you. Action is the dividing line between the dreamers and the doers, between the talkers and the achievers, between those who fantasize about life and those who actually live it. You can have the best ideas in the world, the strongest desires, the deepest vision. But without action, it is all wasted breath. Action is the spark that turns thought into reality, vision into results, and potential into power. So many people live in the prison of someday. They say, "Someday I'll start the business, someday I'll hit the gym, someday I'll write the book, make the call, take the risk." But someday is a graveyard where dreams are buried. Life doesn't reward intentions, it rewards execution. Nobody will pay you for what you planned. Nobody will celebrate what you almost did. The world respects results, and results come only from action. Action is uncomfortable. Action is messy. Action is uncertain. That is why so many avoid it. They hide behind overthinking, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect strategy, the perfect feeling. But the truth is, perfection never comes. The only way forward is to start moving. Imperfectly, clumsily, awkwardly, but moving nonetheless. Because once you move, you create momentum, and momentum is unstoppable. Think of it like pushing a heavy wheel. At first, it feels impossible. Every ounce of strength is required just to budget an inch. But once it starts rolling, it becomes easier, faster, unstoppable. That is what action does. It creates a force in your life that carries you further than motivation ever could. Motivation fades, inspiration disappears, but momentum, once built, keeps pushing you forward, even on the days you don't feel like it. Every great empire, every massive success story you admire, began with a single action, one decision, one step, one act of courage. The giant oak tree began with the action of planting a seed. The marathon champion began with the action of taking a single step. The billionaire began with the action of making one small move toward their vision. Greatness is not created in one leap. It is created in the relentless compounding of consistent actions over time. And do not mistake small action for weakness. Even the tiniest action has the power to shift your destiny when repeated. A single page a day becomes a book. A single workout a day becomes strength. A single sale becomes an empire. Small actions, multiplied, create massive results. But here's the secret. Action is not just physical. It is psychological. Every time you take action, you rewire your mind. You teach yourself that you are capable, that you are powerful, that you are not paralyzed by fear. Action destroys doubt. Action silences excuses. Action builds belief. And belief, when combined with relentless movement, turns into certainty. Stop talking. Stop waiting. Stop planning forever. Just move. Take the call, send the email, lift the weight, write the page, make the step. Because every second wasted in hesitation is another second stolen from your future. Life will never reward you for what you wanted to do. It will only reward you for what you did. And if you are bold enough to act when others freeze, to move when others stall, to step forward when others step back, then the world itself will bend in your direction. Action is the price of admission to greatness. Pay it daily, pay it without hesitation, pay it with courage, because your time is now and only action will claim it. Legacy is not about what you own, it is about what you leave behind. Cars rust, houses crumble, money changes hands, but legacy endures. Legacy is the story people will tell about you when you are no longer here to speak for yourself. It is the mark you etch into the hearts of others and the world you leave behind. The uncomfortable truth is that everyone leaves a legacy. Some leave a legacy of strength, courage, and greatness, while others leave behind nothing but excuses, regret, and wasted time. Which one will you leave? Legacy begins in the present moment. Every choice you make, every action you take, every word you speak is shaping how you will be remembered. If you live carelessly, you will be forgotten carelessly. If you live with intention, you will be remembered with respect. It's not about building statues or having your name in lights. It's about the impact you have on people, the way you inspire them, the courage you show, and the fire you pass on. Ask yourself right now, when your name is spoken years after your death, what will it stand for? Will people remember you as someone who rose above fear, who fought for freedom, who lived with discipline, who embodied strength? Or will they shake their heads and whisper about wasted potential, about someone who could have but didn't, who dreamed but never acted, who had the fire but let it die? Legacy is responsibility. Too many people live as if their lives belong only to themselves. But the truth is, your life is bigger than you. The way you live will affect your family, your children, your community, even generations you will never meet. Every step you take either strengthens or weakens the chain of those who come after you. Your choices will echo far beyond your own years, and here is the most powerful truth. Legacy is not built in one dramatic moment. It is built in consistency. The daily grind, the disciplined choices, the sacrifices, the resilience, the courage to keep pushing when others quit. This is the foundation of legacy. People will not remember the day you slept in, the day you wasted time, the day you gave excuses. But they will remember the pattern of your life. Were you the one who always showed up? Were you the one who led by example? Were you the one who refused to bow down? Legacy demands that you live beyond yourself. That you ask, what am I giving back to this world? Not in money alone, but in energy, in example, in inspiration. Because long after your possessions are gone, your influence will remain. One day, your body will be lowered into the ground. The soil will cover you, the world will move on. But the question that will remain is, did you leave a spark behind? Did you light a fire in others that will keep burning? or will the flame die with you? The choice is in your hands here and now. Legacy is not tomorrow, it is today. Every step you take is a line in the story you will be remembered for. Make it bold, make it unshakable, make it unforgettable. Because your time is now, and so is your legacy. Power is not given, power is not inherited, power is taken, and it is only taken by those who have the courage to rise above weakness, to silence their excuses, and to demand more from themselves than anyone else ever could. Power is not about controlling others, it is about mastering yourself. The man who cannot control his mind, his habits, and his impulses is not powerful. He is a slave, even if he looks free on the outside. True power begins within. Power is the ability to stand when life knocks you down. It is the ability to command your body to move when it wants to rest, to demand from your mind focus when it wants to wander, to make decisions with clarity when fear clouds your vision. Power is when you don't wait for opportunities, but create them. Power is when you don't beg for respect, but earn it. Power is when you no longer live as a victim of circumstances, but as the architect of your destiny. Most people surrender their power without even realizing it. They surrender it to fear, to comfort, to other people's opinions. They let society tell them what to do, how to think, how to act, and what they're worth. They move through life like puppets, pulled by the strings of distraction and weakness. But those who rise to greatness cut the strings. They take control. They decide that no one, not fear, not failure, not pain, will dictate the course of their life. That decision is power, and make no mistake, power comes at a price. It requires sacrifice. It requires you to endure discomfort, to face rejection, to walk through storms that break ordinary men. But with every sacrifice, you gain strength. With every trial, you gain resilience. With every battle, you gain more power. The weak see obstacles as walls, the powerful see them as tests. Every time you pass a test, your power multiplies. Understand this clearly. Power is not arrogance. Power is responsibility. To have power is to carry the weight of leadership, to inspire others, to be an example. A powerful person does not just lift themselves, they lift everyone around them. Power is influence, and influence is the ability to shape the future of those who follow. If you want power, stop searching outside and start building inside. Build the discipline to control your habits. Build the mindset to silence your doubts. Build the courage to take relentless action. Build the vision to create a legacy. That is how true power is forged. Brick by brick, day by day, choice by choice. And once you have power, guard it. Do not give it away to fear. Do not let it slip through your fingers because of laziness or weakness. Stand firm. Command your life. Claim your throne. Because the world does not hand crowns to the timid. It bows to the powerful. And right now, in this very moment, that power is within your reach. All you have to do is rise up, claim it, and own it. Because your time is not tomorrow, not someday. Your time is now, and with it your power. Now I want you to close your eyes for just a second and imagine yourself at the very end of your life. Imagine you are lying there, knowing your time is almost over. Around you, there is silence. No distractions, no noise, no excuses left. Just you and your thoughts. And in that moment, only one question will matter. Did I use my time, or did I waste it? That question will burn through your chest. It will haunt you if you lived small, if you let fear control you, if you let opportunities pass you by. Regret is the heaviest chain a human can carry, and once you reach the end, it cannot be undone. But if you rise now, if you fight now, if you live with discipline, mindset, action, legacy, and power, you will smile in that final moment. You will know you gave it all. You will know you did not bow down. You will know your life mattered. This is why I'm telling you with fire in my soul. It's your time now, not tomorrow, not one day, not when I feel ready. Life is too short for hesitation. Every breath is borrowed, Every heartbeat is a countdown, every day is one less. And the truth is, none of us know how much time we have left, so don't wait, don't stall, don't let another year slip away while you live on autopilot. Claim your destiny now, rise above comfort, break the chains. Step into the fire and become the person you were always meant to be. This is your time, your moment, your chance. Take it, own it, live it. Because the world does not wait, and neither should you. It's your time now.